Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penj and welcome back to Civilization 6 Gathering Storm and the Coastguard challenge, and things are still all looking really rather lovely for the people of the Phoenician Empire. Just to put that into context, it's currently 1824 AD and we as a nation are learning about lasers and professional sports, which is just very silly. 1824 and we're learning about lasers. That's just madness. So yes, things are going very well in terms of science and culture. Faith, we've got a great big pile of faith. We shall be doing something with some of that faith very, very soon in this very video part, which is very exciting. We've got loads of gold. We know we've got loads of gold. We've got some tourism. We've got quite a lot of diplomatic favour. And we have all these lovely resources along here. We have a lot of resources, a lot of actual sort of strategic resources, loads of luxuries coming in. It's all going very well. So in order to spice things up a little bit, we've kind of set ourselves a mini challenge over here in Cupholder to try and loyalty flip one of the English cities, because Cupholder is quite close to Newcastle upon Tyne and Manchester. And so Cupholder currently, because it has its water park thingamajig in, can do the bread and circuses project. So everyone's eating bread and going to the circus, and for some reason that makes them loyal. I don't quite know why, but there we go. So lots of bread is being consumed, carbs. There are many carbs being consumed in Cupholder, and it's sending loyalty over to Manchester and Newcastle. And these cities are both within our sort of within the rules of our challenge, of the Coastguard challenge. They are on the coast. That one is on the ocean coast. Newcastle is on a coast. It's next to water. That was the rule. In fact, technically, it's next to two coasts because it's next to Lake Retba and it's next to whatever this lake here is called too. So yeah, it is next to two bodies of water, so that is fine as well. And we're trying to loyalty flip them. Newcastle is harder to do. I think that has, was it 20 when we last looked? Yeah, 20.5 loyalty per turn that's getting, and it's rising. It is pretty much next to the capital. So I don't think we'll get that. They also have a governor, which also adds more loyalty, which makes that more difficult to get our hands on. However, little Manchester down here, a size of 3 is not going to be building up much in the way of its own loyalty through its people, and it's only getting 3.1 points per turn right now, which is lovely. Now what we could do is we could get a Marnie set up in here, which is the plan. She's going to arrive in one turn, so when she's there, she has got one of the governor abilities, which means that she wears down loyalty in nearby enemy cities, which is good. So Manchester will have a bit less. Hopefully the bread and circuses will continue to work. We need Cupholder to get a bit bigger, and then I think we'll be able to wear that down. Plus, we're going to throw a spy into Manchester. I believe they are en route to try and wear down their loyalty in there a bit more. I think we can get Manchester. I think that is a viable target. I don't think we can get Newcastle. I think it's too near the capital. It's too near London to do that. But I definitely think we can get Manchester. We're going to give that a jolly good go. Also, I'm recording this part relatively close to the previous part, within a few hours, because of time and when I have to do all this kind of stuff. And I have realised something. I tried to use a builder to come down here and help construct the spaceport in the last part. And I wonder how many people have gone into the comment section and have said, no, you stupid fool, that's not what they do, because I thought that the Royal Society over in here, in our government plaza, meant that the builders could use all their charges on helping build a district. But no, it's not building a district, it's putting production into a district project, not an actual district. So I am a very silly person. So apologies if that caused you much vexation and frustration in the last part. I completely misunderstood. But there we go. So now we know what that does. That's not kind of as useful as I thought it was. I must have misread that when I put that in. I would not have probably picked that had I known that it was the district projects, which, you know, I should have read that clear, and that is better, and that's my fault. But whatever the case, I should have picked the one which gives you the 4 work of art slots, really. But never mind, we did not do that, and that is the way it is now. Everything else just ticking over quite nicely, I think. Everything else going quite nice. We've got down here Sydney Opera House sort of being constructed over here, 12 turns. Do we have a great engineer that can help build that, or any of the other wonders? Mr. Eiffel, yes, you. Hang on, let's transfer you to another city. Let's move you down to here, down to Screenwash Bottle, da-da, and next turn you can run along and help build the Sydney Opera House. That would make perfect sense. A few builders round here. We'll put some fishing boat stuff down on there. And I did notice over here, we have some flat, empty land. Now that means over here and here, and it's within range of the city. It's not within range of that one, I don't think. No, it's definitely within range of Cup Holder. We could build ourselves some solar panels because we can now do that. So yes, let's get those in. So we'll get ourselves a builder for a piffly 580 gold. 'Tis nothing. 'Tis mere pittance. So we can get that in. Oh my goodness me. I suspect war just broke out because I just saw a gazillion messages on the screen saying about war. Okay, yeah, right, good hat, lovely, lovely. Hang on, who's declared war on who? I'm very confused. A war must have just broken out. Right, okay, many, many things have happened. Preslav has made peace with Christina. Okay, I didn't know they were having a bit of beef, but that's fine. Christina has made peace with Pachacuti. Okay, that's exciting. So Sweden no longer at war with the Incans. The Hungarian Empire has declared war against the Ottomans. So Hungary are now at war with the poor Ottomans. Oh dear. Oh dear. Suleiman, I think your time might be up, my good sir. The might of the Hungarian Empire, which probably covers about, I don't know, a quarter of all of the land on the world, is coming your way. And you've got two relatively small, rubbishy-looking cities. So I suspect he might be gone. So now Fez has declared war on Valletta, and Valletta has declared war on Mansa Musa. And Fez has declared war on Corvinus, and Valletta has declared war on Wilfred, and Valletta has declared war on Suleiman. Why? Mansa Musa, right, okay, right, I see what's happened here. So, Hungary have declared war on the Ottomans. So in response to that, Mansa Musa, so Mali has declared war on Hungary, and Canada have declared war on Hungary. That is rather brave, Canada. That is quite brave of you. Also, you are losing this city here. Oh, dearie me. Okay. And yes, he has declared war on Suleiman. Okay, so all sorts of war going on over here now. Lots of fighting happening. Rainer is established in Fanbelt. Amani is now in Cup Holder. And some buildings over here can be powered, but we need some more power. Okay, right. That's absolutely fine. So now, in Manchester, if we look at the loyalty now, that should not be going up by 3.1. Now, I don't get that because Amani is supposed to wear down loyalty in nearby cities. Maybe because she's only just got there, that is not taking effect yet. Because one of her abilities, I am fairly certain, unless I put it on the wrong person, which is very likely. Amani. Other cities within 9 tiles are not owned by me, lose 2 loyalty per turn. So surely that should not still be at 3.1. Anyway, whatever the case. Right, let's do something here. We have a builder. Where can the builder go? Well, let's put the builder down here. We might as well get you on that tile. Why the heck not? That's something to do. Right, Mr. Eiffel, go over there, sail off into the sea and help out doing this. 480 production. So I don't know how much is left, but I imagine that's quite a hefty chunk. Down to 5 turns. That is brilliant. Oh, and look at that. Look at that. Mr. Eiffel put the foundations in. he poured in the concrete and built the walls. Well done, Mr. Eiffel. Right, now you can go over here, look, on that road. You can build a solar farm. Da-da! Right, what do they look like? I want to see what a solar farm looks like. In fact, you know what? Let's put one over here. Because that looks flat. That looks nice and flat and like a solar farm can go on it. Environmentalism has been boosted. That's lovely. Fine, we'll do this then. I want to gain sources at the moment because that 63% chance to reduce the loyalty is not very good. So let's gain some sources. Lovely, lovely. Nice bit of brown sauce and some ketchup. Ha! See what I did there? Made a sauces joke, everybody. Oh dear. Right, let's go back and look at what they look like. What do the solar things look like? Oh, they look very good. So there's like a central tower. A little bit of... oh, there's some generators there, look, with big kind of gigantic spark things sticking out the top. I don't know how safe that is. And then, yeah, all the solar panels out in a line. Oh, that's very exciting. We do need some extra housing for Big End. Big End does not have much in the way of housing. We might... Oh, it's finished building its whatever it was building. It's finished building something. Was it building the coastal defences? Yeah, flood barriers. So maybe we need to get a neighbourhood constructed for here because it's not really working for you, is it? +6, just there. Absolutely. Or we could get +6 here in the coastal barrier. Should we do that? Put it in the coastal barrier. That's quite a nice place to live. It's a bit cold there, but it's fine. And it's kind of, that's better. That's a better tile to work. And this has just got 1 food and some tundra. So yeah, let's put it there. We'll build a neighbourhood, please. that is going to be useful to sort out your housing. I don't think there's anything else we can do particularly. No, there's nothing else we can do right now. Okay, never mind. A great person. It's another great writer. Of course, it is War and Peace, and Anna Karenina is on the way. Okie dokie. Let's see if we can rip anyone off with those. We are running a little bit low on spaces, aren't we? Right, now they can come over here. Absolutely. Yeah, I moved one over here before, but they were an artist and not a great writer. So they weren't actually slots. Yeah, we can send them over to Oxford. That's quite a good place. And cup holder. What can you build, cup holder? You've got plenty of housing. You could build that wonder, but I'm not really that bothered by it. You can't build any of the districts because we need a population of 16. I think let's just do some projects then. We could do the Manhattan project. It is a bit of a waste because we're probably not going to be using it for anything, and it's relatively slow to do. How about we do campus research grants? Because I want to see what the future sciences are. I'm very excited by the future science stuff. Also, another era score, which is lovely. 257 out of 254. That is very welcome. Let's just shrink that out of the way. Right, okay, move things on. Oh, okay, right. A great many red icons there. Right, so some stuff is unpowered. We know that. Drive shaft needs some more housing. Drive shaft has always needed more housing. That is not a new state of affairs. My alliance with Mansa Musa has expired. Let's go and sort that out. So let's declare friendship with you. Yeah, you're my friend. And let's have a cultural alliance. Yes, please. Will you give me some gold for this? Yes, you will. You won't give me gold per turn, but you'll give me some gold up front. How much gold will you give me up front, Mansa Musa? The richest man in the world. How much money are you willing to give me? 150 gold? Okay, not that much. 120 gold. 125 gold, possibly? Do you know what? I'm happy with that. 125 gold, and we enter into a cultural alliance. Yes, please. I will take that off of your hands. You're fabulously rich anyway, apparently, so that's good. Right, so we've sorted that out. And what's that? A storm. A category 4 hurricane named Sungifu, catchy name, has developed and is headed to the southwest. Whereabouts? Oh, it's over here, but it's heading southwest. So it should be heading down this way. So we should be fine. We might just need to keep an eye on that, just in case it comes this way up to Fanbelt or Cup Holder and causes us some damage. But we should be okay. Right, okay. Science. Let's go and take a look, because we're very near the unrevealed techs. I'm very excited. Research prior techs to reveal this tech and its unlocks. I'm really excited because that stuff is all secret squirrel stuff. We don't know what it is, and it's different, I'm led to believe, in every playthrough. So we don't know what we're going to get from there. It's very intriguing. So let's get nanotechnology. Because that is boosted, and it means we can launch a Mars colony. Even though we've not kind of done a satellite yet, we can certainly do that. So, right, there we go. Now we'll pick a civic. Also, the civics are getting to a good point as well. We're coming to a point here where very soon we're going to get near future governance, and then we're going to get new government types. We're going to get these: corporate libertarianism, digital democracy, and synthetic technocracy, which is very intriguing indeed. So let's start looking at what we can get from here. Not bothered about capitalism, not that fussed. I mean, I earn enough gold as it is. I am the master capitalist. I don't really need this. Shopping malls, I suppose. +4, what is it? +4 tourism and +1 amenity. Shopping mall doesn't actually generate gold, which is a little bit weird, but there you go. Nuclear program, again, not so bothered. Not so bothered about those two. So yeah, let's get these. Let's start getting these, and then we'll be able to work our way down to, say, environmentalism, globalization, social media, and then onwards onto the shiny new things. Well, let's get space race. We're building a spaceport. Let's get rapid deployment. That's 8 turns, and then we'll get space race when it's been boosted, because we're going to build a spaceport in the near future, and we'll get that done, and that will be boosted. It'll be quicker. Okay, builders just here. What can you do? This city is fully powered. That's very exciting. Ideally, I want to go to there, and I think we should build a farm to give this place a little bit of extra housing right now and some food. So that's fine. What can we do down here? You guys can go just there, because that is another nice flat tile, and we've got some people just here. Go to there. In fact, how many goes have you got? 1. Is it worth getting that oil? We've already got enough oil. I think we've got maximum oil. Yeah, we've got 50 oil. Go on to that tile there. We'll work something out with you there. And here we go. Here's Mr. Writer. Okay, Tolstoy, here we go. Let's go and write a book. Let's write War and Peace. Hey, everyone. I've got a new book. Who am I going to take it to? It's Mansa Musa. Okay, right. Would you like... Would you like a book? I've just written a book. War and Peace. It's brilliant. It's a lovely book. I want all of your things, please. I want, and this is the easiest way to do this, by the way, if you just slap a ridiculous high number in, it just maxes it out as to whatever the maximum value is they can do. So, yeah, I'd like 841 gold for 30 turns and 2,023 gold up front. So all of the gold you have. You don't seem to have any luxuries that I can avail you of. I was going to say rob from you, but that would be a disservice to me. I'm not robbing. It's a trade deal, and he's happy with this. So no, I can't take any of those off him. I always love the idea of doing that. Just putting a city in. Just saying, I'd like a city, please. Why is it dropped cotton and stuff like that in? Take that out. Oh, it puts that in with the city, does it? Okay. I didn't realise that. I never realised that. What if we wanted Nioro? Oh, right. Okay, that doesn't put it in. Segu. Oh, look. It puts what comes with the city. Okay, well, there we go. I will gladly take that amount of gold off you. Can we get that? No, they don't like giving away diplomatic favour. They will gladly give you every single piece of gold they've got. They'll empty their gold coffers down to nothing. But you ask for one diplomatic favour and, oh no, trade deal's off. But okay, I'm happy with that. 841 for 30 turns. Is that the maximum amount of gold we've ripped off from him so far? I mean, that's a ludicrous amount of money. Right, here we go. Mago can come over here. You can go there. Oh, and there's a shipwreck there. We can do that as well. And a great person. We've got a great musician. Oh, my goodness. Right, okay. Where can you go? Up here. Go to there. Do a bit of the musics. Nocturne in E flat major. Yes. Okay, Chopin. Thank you for that lovely thing. Right. Who else? Who else has got lots of money? Canada. I mean, he's playing the Canadian music in the background. How about we try and sell you? Give you that. Would you like all of the stuff? Right. Okay. Let's see if we can rip Canada off. So how much money did Canada get? 228. And they've not got that much in their thing. That's not very much, is it really, Canada? England? How much do they have? Where is it? That one there. If we just do that and put 99999, does it tell us? Does it just give us an immediate thing? 102. That's not good enough either. Suleiman. I mean, you are going to be annihilated fairly soon, actually, Suleiman. I might not go for you. I don't think you're going to be in the game much longer. I think Hungary are going to stamp on you. That there. Yeah, look, he's got a lot of gold up front as well. He's got a lot. So he is quite money sort of based. So is that all he's got? 126 gold per turn. That is not very good at all. Matthias, do you care about this? Are you bothered? Nope, you are not bothered. Probably because you haven't got anywhere to put the thing. Mansa Musa has already been completely ripped off. Christina of Sweden. I mean, we don't like each other, Christina, but I'm willing to give you a beautiful, beautiful piece of musical art. Would you like this for the small price? That is rubbish. That is rubbish. I think it was it Pachacuti because he had the most gold up front, possibly. I think it might have been you. Was it you? E minor, whatever it is. Yeah, because I think we can get all of that in one go. We can certainly get all of that because he will give us that and he will give us all of the money per turn. So let's just do that. No. Yeah, okay. That. I will accept that as a trade deal. It's not that much, but it's fine. We've got 1,745 gold up front. Oh, hang on. Can we have some gypsum? We don't even need amber. We don't even need this, but okay. Let's do that anyway. Yay! You will grant me that. Aren't you kind? Okay, so now we're making even more money. At some point, will we ever be able to make more than 3,000 per turn? It's worth a go, isn't it? Right, and windscreen. What can we do in windscreen? Well, we'll buy ourselves an aquatic centre, because that's now a thing we can do. So, it needs more power. We just don't have enough power. They say the best way to visit Windscreen is on a summer day, as the sun sets and the lights of the water park come alight, watching the crowd on the boardwalk. Ah, it paints a beautiful picture there. So yeah, we've got a fully sort of upgraded water park area. That is very exciting. Do we want to build Hermitage? Because we can, because it's a wonder, and we could just do that if we wanted to. 3 great artist points. 4 great works of art. It will take 15 turns. It will stamp on that lumber mill, which might then slow that down a tiny little bit. But you know what? Why not? Let's just do it. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. I'm sure it'll all be fine. What could possibly go wrong? 16 turns. Yeah, so removing that production there removed 1 turn. Yeah, made it 1 turn slower. But again, I think that's all entirely fine. And the last place I built something is Fan Belt over here. Okay, what do we want to do out in Fan Belt? I don't think we need to construct anything. Again, it's just going to be one of these things, isn't it? It's going to be one of these. Let's do campus research grants. Now, let's do theatre squares, actually. Let's do a theatre square stuff, because upping our culture now might be a good idea. Because this thing is taking 8 turns. 8 turns to do that. Whereas our science is pretty good. We now need to sort of up our culture and try and get into the future civics. That's what I would like. Policy change. Theatre square bonuses. Stadiums generate +1 amenity. Do we want that? I don't think we do. Don't think we do. Are there any policies that we've got that do anything with loyalty? Is there anything that sort of pushes loyalty out? Rather than giving us loyalty, like this one here, Governor's Pride +2 loyalty, is there anything we can do to sort of make other cities crumble? Make other cities feel less loyal to their own people and more loyal to us? I don't think there is. Do you know what? I think that is an okay setup right now. I think that kind of deals with everything we want. It gives us extra housing. We've got a boost toward wonders. I mean, soon we will get rid of that. We're building a couple of wonders right now, but we'll get rid of that. Hopefully we'll be able to put in some sort of space race sort of thing, which helps us obviously do the space race projects a bit quicker. But, you know, culture boost, science boost, less maintenance for the units. Not that we've got loads. More envoys being created, which is lovely for our city-states. Science, culture, faith, gold from suzerain city-states, of which we're suzerain of maybe 6 or 7 possibly, so quite a lot. Spies are generally quicker to make and go faster, and yeah, the housing boost at the bottom. I noticed this. I don't think I've ever seen this before. If I hadn't really considered it. This thing here, public transport, you receive 100 gold per appeal of tile when replacing a farm with a neighbourhood district. That is a very, very specific thing. That is a very specific situational tile, but I suppose if you knew that you were going to build some neighbourhoods on farms and they were good tiles, you could, I don't know, drop this in and do that 3 times. And if the appeals are, 5 or 6 on each tile, you could easily get yourself something like 1,500 gold, then just go and research another civic and then swap that back out again. That would be kind of interesting. I've never really considered that before. But no, we'll leave it for now. It's all good. It's all good. Move time on. Ah, Mago is just here. Splendid. Right, okay, excavate that artifact, please. Mago or Mago or whatever it is. Okay, right, we've got a thing. And what artifact is it? It's either ours or the barbarians. Okay, now how... Oh, I want to come out of that and look at what I would want it to be. Given that we can choose, I kind of can't remember what we need. We possibly need a barbarians one. Because I think we've already got one from us, although I suspect we've already got a barbarians one as well. But okay, we'll pick barbarians. Wow, they are very, 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 very good at drawing, those barbarians. They love a picture of a man with a thorny hat. Okay, that's a weird thing for the barbarians to build, but right you are. And then, yeah, we'll send you next time out to there. Out into the sea, onto that shipwreck, because that's exciting. I don't know if there's any more shipwrecks around. Right, and then we need to keep an eye on this. I have been talking an awful lot for this turn. Let's just actually get on with it, shall we? Where is this storm going to go? I'd rather watch where the storm went, to be honest. Right, okay, we have counter-spied. Lovely, well done. Chopin is in here. You can do whatever that is. Vals Brillianti Op 18. Lovely. That is the best thing. And you can just repeat your assignment. If you're Gizgo, you can go into Tyre and into the campus and protect our secrets, please. And these builders down here, last turn they constructed some fishing boats on that. What can you do now? What can you do? What is your best use? I don't know. Coming down here to build on here, maybe? They are being worked by citizens. We could come down here, I guess, and put some stuff down here. We can put, the fisheries, that's it, due to Liang being in there. So yeah, let's drop a fishery on there. Why the heck not? That's lovely. Right, Tolstoy. Tolstoy. You need to write another book. How about you write Anna Karenina? And that's lovely. So there you go. You've done that. Now, do we want to try and sell that, or do we keep that? I think we might keep that, because nobody really had a great amount of gold. Canada, actually. Did you have a lot of gold? If I can tempt you with Anna Karenina, that one, will you give me all of the things you've got, plus some truffles and some sugar? Yeah, okay, you'll give me quite a lot of stuff. Right. How much money did you have up front? 249. Down there, yeah. But how much gold per turn? Don't know. Let's just kind of fudge it and put 999 in. How much was it? 229 for 30 turns. 249 gold up front. Plus truffles, plus sugar. Still no tea. No tea anywhere on this earth. It makes me a little bit sad, but okay. Yes, we'll accept that. Absolutely. We get quite a lot of nice stuff out of it. And you get a book, which is great, I think. Where did that hurricane go? It's continuous movement and is headed to the west. It's a little bit close. It's a little bit close. If that goes north in any direction, it's probably going to clip us and cause some damage. Okay, we'll have to be wary of that then. Right, this ranger down here, he's having a little bit of a fight. We could upgrade you to a spec ops. Can you kill this thing first? No, okay, how about you upgrade to a spec ops first? And there you go. So you're now special ops. You can probably kill these guys with crossbows next time round, I imagine. And we have ourselves 3 envoys. So let's make sure that we retain our suzerain status. Yes, we want to put one back in Brussels to give us +2 production in every city with a factory, which is most of them, when they're producing wonders, buildings and districts. So definitely in there. And that leaves us with 2 more. So do we go for here, give Muscat 2. What's your suzerain bonus? Do you want to keep +1 amenities in a city with a commercial hub? Or when you use a unit, no, I'm not really bothered about Fez's one there. When you use a unit to convert a city for the first time, earn 20 science per population of the city. It's quite good, but it's irrelevant to us, because that's sort of a religious-y thing, I think. When you use a unit to convert a city, I assume it means religious conversion. So that'll go up. We don't care about the 2 fighty ones. We're way ahead in that one, way ahead in that one, way ahead in that one. That one we're going to be way ahead. That one we're not greatly ahead in Auckland, and the other 2 we're fine. So how about we give 1 to Auckland and 1 to Muscat? Just I'm a little bit worried about Matthias taking Auckland offers. And then next time we can put 1 back in Muscat, and then we'll get +2 gold in every bank and shipyard. That's kind of a plan. Right, okay, now there is something that I wanted to look at here, and that is rock bands. So I've come over here to Cup Holder, because if we look down the list of units, we can now buy ourselves a rock band unit, which is very exciting. Weirdly enough, you buy them with faith. I thought this was a very, very odd sort of concept. I don't really know why. You would build a naturalist who can make natural parks and a rock band with faith. I don't know why they're linked to faith necessarily. I don't know kind of why would an amount of belief let you build somebody that believes in nature, or a rock band who, I mean, you could argue rock bands are notoriously not religious. You could say that they're very much anti-establishment, stuff like that. But anyway, whatever the case, so we can get one for 480, and that is it. Now, we do get some sort of boost for rock bands. We won one of the world, sort of, not World Congress things, but, one of the Nobel Prize things, I think it was. And that had something to do with rock bands. I can't remember what it was, but we've got 3,500 faith. We can get 1 rock band in here. So let's have a look at what this is going to do. So your progress toward distributed sovereignty has advanced considerably. Right, that must be a new thing that I have not seen yet. But okay, so we've boosted that. They're in there, and also they can be promoted by the look of it as well, which is very exciting. So let's see what we do with those next turn. We've got you guys out there. Now, yeah, you guys again. How much power do we need here? They need 8. So here we could build ourselves a solar farm, another lovely solar farm. That gives this place half the power it needs. We do need more sources of power. I'm hoping that one of those future techs is like an offshore wind farm. because I don't know why they're not included. I have seen them with my very eyes. I don't know why we can't have offshore wind farms, but there we go. Right, move time on. I want to see what we do with the rock band, because I don't really know what we do with them. Okay, those crossbowmen are firing at our people, and it's making me a bit sad. Also, the hurricane has gone over here. It's gone away. It has dissipated into nothing, and it did not come and get us. It could have done, but it did not. Okay, you wander onto there, onto that marsh. You guys, are we not working that? Are we not working that? We might as well do that and get a source of amber out of it. Right, and I rather suspect you're going to be killed and dead. There we go. Right, that was very simple. Now, where are they coming from? Where are those barbarians coming from? Either they're barbarians who have appeared as a sort of rebellion, or they're coming from a base. But I can't see a barbarian base anywhere, like a little outpost thing, so I don't know where that's coming from. My alliance level with Matthias has increased, even though he's horribly killing everybody, but okay. We've got ourselves a great scientist. Gain 400 science for each rainforest tile here or adjacent. Oh dear. I rather suspect I've cut down a lot of mine. We've completed a quest for Bologna and earned an envoy. That is a good thing. Right, okay. The rock band I want to do last. So, right, you here. How are we going to do this? What was your thing? 400 science for each rainforest tile here or adjacent. Okay, right, rainforest tiles. That's a rainforest tile. That's only one rainforest tile. That's not good. That is a little bit rubbish. That's one. There's got to be a spot in here somewhere where there are at least two rainforest tiles next to each other. There's two. Could we do any better than that? There, if we put it there, there are 3 rainforest tiles adjacent, or just there. That might be our best bet over in that area. Let's just keep having a little look around. What about over here? What about this area over here? Oh, there's 3. We could put it into our own territory, and that's probably quicker to get to. Drop it on that industrial zone, which is surrounded by rainforest, which is lovely. Over here, I don't think that's going to be enough. No, let's put it here. Go to there. That's 3 rainforest tiles. I mean, it's surrounded by... It's a bit grim round Cupholder, isn't it? It's a bit grim round there. It's a mining town, is Cupholder. But yeah, let's move you to Cupholder. We can't move you to Cupholder. Is it because the rock band are there? Maybe they count as a special unit. Okay, right. Well, let's sort the rock band out then. So, promotion available. Let's promote you, because I don't know how you work. I don't know what to do with you guys. Let's promote you first. So, they're called the not the furry diamonds. Do you know what? No, it looks like we can change the name. They're not going to be called the Fury Diamonds. They're going to be called the Furry Diamonds, because that's what I read it as, and that's better. So the Furry Diamonds have been born from the faith of this city. So what religion is this? Islam. So they're an Islamic rock band, which is slightly odd, and they're going to be called the Furry Diamonds, and we're going to confirm that name, and now we're going to promote them. So album cover art. Performs as if 2 levels more experience on wonder tiles. I don't know how these work. I think this could be a lot of fun. Performs as if 2 levels more experience on entertainment complex district tiles. Performs a concert that converts the majority religion of that city. Blah, blah, blah. Right, not bothered about that. Okay, so I assume then we have to put them onto either a wonder or an entertainment complex, or possibly in a city, and they do a thing. They do a rock concert. And then what that gets us, I do not know. I assume it gets us tourism, I'm going to guess. But these things here, we drop them on a wonder, and they perform as if 2 levels better, or on an entertainment complex. Let's do album cover art. Let's get some glorious album cover art for you lot. Okay, that's fine. Right, we're going to have to wait with you, because we can't move you unless we just move you to here, and then you can just walk over. I think that's probably the best bet. Yeah, you can't go into Cupholder because the rock band are there. Go over to Fanbelt. Have a lovely time. Right, Seatbelt. Seatbelt has done campus research grants. I think we can possibly buy the aquatic centre. Beautiful, beautiful. And then down we come. Let's do Theatre Square stuff. Let's get Theatre Square stuff done, and we'll get some more culture, and possibly the same for just here. Scroll up. Buy ourselves an aquatic centre because we've got extortionate amounts of money, and then come back down here and do theatre square stuff. Yay, there we go. Just have a quick check of this. We're quite ahead. We're not ridiculously ahead. Wilfred, I'm going to give you a gift. I'm going to give you a gift of some money that you're probably paying me anyway, but it's fine. Right, scroll. Have a gift of 250 gold. Aren't I a generous person? I mean, yeah, I robbed you of that, and I'm robbing you of much gold per turn. But would you like that 250 gold, my good sir? Because that is a lovely gift. So currently I'm on 400. Let's see what that goes to next time. Oh no, we've got a unit doing a thing. Mago is out in the middle of nowhere. Diggy dig. Oh no, swimmy dig? I don't know. The world's first expedition in marine archaeology produces the doubloon and shows that the sea cannot hide the secrets of history any longer. I've found myself a doubloon. How exciting. Okay, Christina's doubloon then. Okay, lovely. Now we could possibly go and theme something now. We can probably sort that out because that will be good for theming. Where is it going? It's going into there. A Renaissance artifact. Okay. Yeah, so that's a Renaissance artifact by barbarians. That is one by Christina. So it's the same era from different civs. Do we have any Renaissance, whatever it is, artifacts from anywhere else? Ancient, industrial, and ancient. Well, that's just disappointing, isn't it? Oh, botherations. Okay. Right. Well, there we go. We can't do any theming. Never mind. Okay. Let's move time on and see exactly what we can do with this rock band. Okay, this is a pretty spectacularly bad deal here from Matthias. He's clearly better at going and warring and killing people than he is at doing diplomacy. He would like me to have a joint war with Christina. He's going to give me 2 gold up front, which is absolutely rubbish, and 13 gold for 30 turns, which is... I mean, it's okay in most kind of situations, but we earn vastly more than that. So really, that is nothing either. And he also wants me to give him one of his spies back for this piffly amount of gold and going to war with somebody. So I think no, go to war on your own and I will continue to keep your spy. I will torture them. I will tickle their feet. Don't you worry. Oh, and we've built Broadway, and I did hear a fighty noise in the background. I don't know if somebody has just declared war on us or something. I'm not entirely sure. We shall find out momentarily after we look at the beauty of Broadway. Hooray! Look, there we go. And there's an alien from XCOM up there as well, which is lovely. Right, okay. So, and it all lights up. Yes. Check out Broadway, everybody. There we go. In a city that's desperate for housing and, you know, better conditions, we built a big shiny world wonder, everybody. Hurrah! Oh, no. It wasn't a war thing. That's good. Space race is boosted, which is lovely. I guess that was because we completed Broadway. Did it give us a boost? I don't know. Right, more era score. Places need power. La-di-da-di-da. Okay, unit needs orders. Right, the rock band. Do we just send them somewhere? Do we move them to a city? Or do they have to... Do they have to drive? They're in a little truck. By the look of it, down here it looks like a little sort of truck. Do we need to drive them about? Preferably onto World Wonders. I mean, everything's lit up quite nicely. Has anybody got any World Wonders, please? That would be great if you could do that. What's that? Is that a World Wonder? That is a Royal Navy dockyard. Wow. Why would you want to go and do a tour there? I don't know. People have got World Wonders, haven't they? Why are the wonders not highlighting? Is that a wonder? Yes, it is. Okay, that's the Hagia Sophia. Can we drive there? Like, how many turns is that going to take? 6. Well, hang on. Why don't we do a little... We are doing a tour, I suppose. Why don't we stop off at certain points? So there's an entertainment thing. In fact, what about here? Look. There's a builder there. That's annoying. Go to there. Go to Stonehenge. In fact, go to here. We can go there onto that thing. And then onto Stonehenge. And then onto the other thing. Right, you lot... I want you to clear the marsh because I want to put down a solar thing, but then you're going to cease to exist. So, okay, right. You remove the marsh. Bosh. Right, okay. Mago, who's out in the sea, where can you now go? Where is another shipwreck? Okay, there's one there, and there's one there. Or is there one really far away? That's in their territory. They would not be happy about that. Let's just get that one. Go up there, grab that, And now you guys put fishing boat things on there. So that sorts that out. Then Mr. Amal can come over here. And that'll give us the boost. Mr. Amal. Ms. Amal. How rude of me. Sorry, it's the picture in the corner when you select a great scientist is a bloke. But obviously she is not a bloke. She is very much not a bloke. But in the picture here, comes up as a bloke. Okay, so you're the person in Newcastle. You can neutralise the governor. Take that governor out, please. Absolutely do that. Remove the governor from there. And that might make it a bit easier if we do bread and circuses to get that in. To wear their loyalty down and then get us into that city. I don't think it's going to happen because they are quite near the capital, but it's worth a go. We've got another great person. It's a great admiral. Yay! Great. We'll take you. Are there any great admirals left? Oh, there are. Okay, yay for great admirals. Can you just do your thing? Plus 20% production to a units of the Naval Raider promotion class. Okay, do that. Whoa, we did a thing. Yay. Ooh, can we upgrade these? Can we upgrade these? That requires oil for a destroyer. Let's do that. And let's upgrade that as well. Destroyer. Lovely, lovely. We're probably polluting the skies with entirely different things now. Okay, science. I think it's time we get these two in. Get stealth tech for 3 turns. Get guidance systems for 3 turns. And then we can just work our way up. Oh my goodness, we can almost have robotics. Robotics. +1 production to pastures. Wow, robot pastures. That's brilliant. Let's get stealth technology. Put that in first. Then we'll get guidance systems. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new sort of sciencey things. I'm very excited. Right, drive shaft. What do you want to do? We'll buy you an aquatic centre. And now see, I'm very tempted by nuclear power plants because they give you a lot of power. 1 uranium makes 16 power, minuscule CO2 into the atmosphere. Once built as a nuclear power plant ages, there is an increased chance for a nuclear accident to occur. Its production and science bonus is extended to all city centres within 6 tiles that don't have a bonus already. Now, obviously, the bit about that is it's really good. It gives you lots of power for 1 uranium, and we have much in the way of uranium. However, there is an increased chance for a nuclear accident to occur. This worries me, but I think it's the only way that place is going to get any form of power. Because we need 8. We need 8 power. So that would require us to build 4 things, 4 clean energy things. So, 4 wind farms or 4 solar panel tiles. That's quite a lot. That is quite a lot of stuff. Maybe we'll see what the future sciences hold. And if they do have offshore like wind farms and offshore power generation and clever stuff like that, we will get those. Otherwise, we will go down the route of nuclear power, which scares me a little bit if I'm completely honest. But there we go. And for the moment, you can do some campus research stuff. You can boost the science. Other places are boosting the culture. You can boost the science. It sort of all spreads out. It's all lovely. How long until our spaceports? 5 turns apiece. How very exciting indeed. We're going to be going to space very soon. This is all good. And the Sydney Opera House is complete. Oh, look at how beautiful it is. There you go. So this is the bit that Mr. Eiffel did. Mr. Eiffel did the bottom bit. And then, yes, everyone else has finished this off. They've made it look like sails of boats. And that is a mighty fine structure. Make no mistake. Got it. Yes, look at it there over what's going to be the capital. Although it's not the capital right now. It will be the capital at some point soon. Also, I can't help but notice the Victoria is rebelling, which is interesting. What's going on there? 5.9 points per turn in 18 turns. That will come down. That will come down. Now, do we want to hurry that along a little bit and maybe do bread and circuses over there to wear them down a bit more? Also, cup holder. Cup holder. You do bread and circuses for 5 turns because you're over near Manchester, so you might be able to wear that down a little bit. But yeah, I think that sounds like a fun idea. Bread and circuses over here in Screenwash Bottle. It's size 15. So it's not like a small city. It is going to absolutely chuck loyalty at Victoria down here. And to be fair, the Canadians did build that city in a very, very silly place. I mean, I had an idea I had a plan. I had Liang in, and Liang has put loads of these little fishery things down, which has given them production and food and all sorts of lovely stuff. Whereas Victoria's just sitting here spending 101 turns to build a settler. Which, that's not a good use of your time, Victoria. Go and do something else. But okay, so let's see what that does. So let's move it on to next turn. No, we've got a unit that needs some orders. Aha, you are here. This will give us a science boost. I imagine Stealth Tech will get complete. So we should get 1200 science. So if we go like, hang on, I'm just trying to see if there's anywhere better. I think that's as good as we're going to get. Ta-da, it's done now. Bosh. So stealth technology is done. And now we can go over to guidance systems. Let's get guidance systems. We'll get the last bit in. You know, that sort of that column of tech. We'll get that in. Don't care about telecommunications. Doesn't go anywhere. Not bothered. So yeah, once we've got that in, guidance systems, that will unlock... Oh, hang on. That's one of the new ones. Smart materials. Launch exoplanet expedition. Okay, that's required for the science victory. And unlocks giant death robot upgrade, reinforced armor plating, plus 10 combat strength when defending against land and naval units. Because yes, of course, when you get robotics, you can build a giant death robot. And I suspect we might be building one of those. If we get that far... How are we doing for culture? Now Mansa Musa. It's not Mansa Musa. Pachacuti. He's taken over from Mansa Musa as second place. Pachacuti is moving those goalposts quite a lot. So, okay, that's absolutely fine. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's move time on and let's just see what happens to both Manchester and Victoria. Let's just have a look. Now that this is in, okay, where's that? Tyre is going to Hamilton. We get an awful lot from that. I don't see any reason not to carry on with that. Right, you, here, do this, please. Cause some unrest, remove loyalty, do all that kind of stuff. Mago, I think you should go to there. I think you should go and do that one. It's in no one's land, so England can't be cross. But if we excavate that, I rather suspect it might be in England. Yes, Eleanor's. Okay, and it's some plate mail. In the sea, but you know, they could have been sending troops on a boat, I suppose. They could have been sending troops on a boat and the boat sank or someone fell off the side or whatever. So, yeah, there we go. That's fine. Right, do that. Now, let's just check. Oh, I need to check the world climate. There's a thing on it. Climate change is intensified, reaching the next phase. Oh, okay. Right, that's a fun thing, isn't it? Right, Renaissance, medieval. So they've got to be the same era from different civilizations. So we've got Renaissance and medieval. None of these are medieval. We've got ancient, industrial, and ancient. We've got a very random mishmash of archaeological items, none of which we can use to theme up. Okay, right, first things first, go to here. Fanbelt does have the coastal defences in. The coastal defences are there, I can confirm. Okay. Let's get ourselves over here. And we don't have a water park here in Fanbelt. Why is that? Let's get a water park. Let's put a water park just here. Because why not? That'll do. We'll put it just there. Yay and woo. Punctured a bit of a hole in the coastal defences, but that's fine. And now let's take a look at this. What's going on here? We have lost 10% of our polar ice. We are out of phase 1. So climate change points 3 out of 3. 1 from a disaster intensity and 2 from the global temperature. So that has gone up by 1 degree. Oh dearie me, the world has got a bit warmer. Effects added this phase, the sea level has risen 0.5 metres. So no tars were flooded, no tars were submerged, but in 32 turns that will go up again. Of course, that number is going to come down and we've lost some of the ice. Oh dearie me, CO2 levels... mostly me. It's mostly me. It's all me. It's predominantly me. Oh dearie me. Okay, that's fine. Well, there we go. That's something we can't really avoid anymore. But we have got coastal defences in, which is lovely. And let's just take a look here at loyalty. What is going on over here? So Manchester is getting 0.4 loyalty per turn. It's so close. We need something to go and wear the loyalty down in here. Hopefully the spies can have some success. That's got 17.9. I don't think we can get Newcastle. I think that's going to be impossible. However, down here in Victoria, It's losing 13 points per turn. How long's that? 5 turns, and that shall rebel, and it might well come over to us. Now, what do we do with that? I don't really want to keep that city. It's in the way. It's just sort of in the way. I don't particularly care for it. We could just get rid of it, I suppose, if it comes to it, and then we will get... I'll just buy those tiles. Where is our city? There. 1, 2, 3. So we can't use the land, but we could use those 2 tiles there that they stole from us, the sneaky beakies. So yeah, that might be worth doing. We'll think about that. One thing I want to do just before we finish up, I want to get the rock band in play. Where are they? How many more turns are they going to take to do whatever it is they need to do? Come on, rock band, chop chop, get on with it. There we go. They've come down here. You would like some furs and some chocolate, and you're going to give me some tobacco and some gold. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm all for that. We've got spares of all those things. So yeah, why not? Absolutely. Go for it. This is a fair exchange. Yes, it is. Oh my goodness, you almost smiled there. Good grief. You would like a lot of lovely things, a lot of shiny things for not very much. No. No. That is not an agreeable deal. Cheerio. Okay, Ejectacy needs to build something. I think let's get a spy. Let's get a couple more spies in. So we'll get a spy over in Ejectacy. Lovely. And we have another great person. It's another great artist. Oh my goodness me. We've got so many great theatre-y people coming along. And yes, it was pointed out in the comments. Somebody did say, oh, well, what do you expect? What do you expect? You're saying, oh my goodness me, we're doing well in a culture victory. But I've got lots of wonders and lots of theatre squares. Generally, though, on this one, I wasn't really thinking about tourism. I was thinking more about getting the culture to then go and get the new governments, because it gives you more policy slots. But do you know what? If it's working this way as well, it's fine. Let's go into there and let's do 3 sisters playing chess. Yes, we've looked at this before, haven't we? I think this sister is cheating. I think this lady here is giving this sister the answers. Although, to be fair, I don't know. I can't really analyse chess at a glance. I don't know if that's good or bad, but a lot of your pieces seem to be at the back, and a lot of her pieces seem to be coming quite far forward. So maybe you're not doing as well as we think. But okay, so we've got a portrait done. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that picture just because I want to get the rock band over to where they need to go, because I want to see what they do. So I think, where are they? They were here a minute ago. Where are the rock band? They've kind of vanished. Oh, they're there. They're right on the tile. So next time we will be able to do this. Inca have earned Mary Leakey. We have neutralised a governor. Ooh. Now, where was that? Let's just use you right now. Nuclear fusion has been boosted. Lovely. That comes from one of our wonders. Let's draw a picture. It's Philip of Spain. We've got a... This is a ridiculous hat, my good sir. I am a fan of a good hat. This is not a good hat. This is a weird hat. Okay, I mean, it's very high. Why is it sitting so high up on your head? Why not put it down a little bit, my good sir? But okay, right, thanks, Phil. We've done that. Now we can go to the rock band. They're on a wonder because they perform rock music, I suppose, as if they are 2 levels more experienced on wonder tiles. A little guitar has appeared. So your manager expects to generate 1,000 tourism from this venue. There is a 26% chance these rockers will make this their final gig and retire after playing here. So they might, the furry diamonds, might appear at the Mahabodhi temple and then call it quits. Or shall we see? Shall we see what happens with this? Let's do that then. Oh, a little stage pops up. That's beautiful. And they've got a screen and pyrotechnics and they've rocked out. A little kind of screen and a setup's popped up. Oh, that's quite charming. So they did a rock concert. It was 4 out of 6 performance. So this is like people reviewing it then. The best part about tonight's show is going to be 6 months from now when everyone says they're a fan and I can be like, yeah, but I liked them before they got popular. Yeah, okay. 3,750. What? That is an extortionate amount of tourism and 100 albums sold. I don't know if that makes us money, but that seems like an excessive amount of tourism right there. Have we just out-tourismed thingy? Did we just chuck a massive pile of tourism at Matthias? Oh my goodness me, that's a lot of tourism right there. Okay, wow, they're good. You have removed the governor from Newcastle, which is a good thing. So then the loyalty will be coming down a bit more there. So what can you do now? Let's foment some unrest. Why don't we do that, eh? Let's go and do that for fun. We've boosted that. They've neutralised the governor. We got +4 era score. because this is the first rock band. Okay, and there's another hurricane over here. Aiden. Hurricane Aiden is headed to the southwest. Okay, so at the moment it's not going to bother us. Don't need to worry too much at the moment. Right, choose a civic. Where shall we go? I kind of want to push us toward the exciting new stuff, but I suspect space race might be what we need to get. Yeah, we're going to struggle to get all of these. We need to get space race and globalization and social media. We need to research telecoms to boost that. Can probably do that. Right, space race is in. Which one is telecoms? Is that the kind of rubbish one that only lets you build a nuclear submarine for some obscure reason? I never really understand why telecommunications wouldn't let you build satellites, but there you go. Okay, I think, let's sort these out. Let's give these places something to do. Can you do anything? Is there anything new for you to build? I don't think there is. The Amazon Scott Research Station. I would love to build that. I would love to get that done, but I don't think I've ever been in a situation to build it. Let's do Theatre Square for you. Let's do Theatre Square, and then what's this? This is Big End! Yay! Big End has built its neighbourhood. Big End has much in the way of housing, so growth will be back to normal. Let's buy a food market for Big End for +3 food, which is lovely. And then what can Big End have? It's got plenty of amenities. It's got +4. Do we get a campus for here just for the sake of it? There's no bonuses anywhere. Yeah, there is. +1 bonus just there. Let's put a campus on that tile, because that tile is a little bit kind of rubbishy. So yeah, we'll stick a campus there. It can be a cold campus, and that is it. I think that will do the job. And yeah, so it's getting quite near the end game, I think, because I think this is going to crop up. Although to be fair, that number is going up. That's still 46 more turns. That's not quite as soon as I was expecting. But yeah, I was thinking that might have come down a little bit. Science-wise, we're on the verge of getting some of these done. Oh, do you know what? One turn. Let's get the spaceports in. Come on, let's get in. The newspaper in Buda published a review entitled Rising Stars about the concert played by the Furry Diamonds. Okay. Oh, the Furry Diamonds are a big success. That's lovely. Okay. And now we have spaceports. So if we click on this, look, we've got a... Where are we? There we are. We've got a tick. We've researched rocketry and we built spaceports. Has anyone else even got rocketry? Oh, yeah, you have. So Pachacuti, Matthias, and Mansamusa have got rocketry. But we're the only people with spaceports. It's very exciting. Right, where did the hurricane go? Oh, it sort of wandered off down there somewhere. That's fine. Peace has happened. Lots of peace. You need a space to do your whatever it is you do. A monk. You need to create a great work of a monk. Yeah, there. That'll do. Go up there and put one in there. Ta-da! It's a picture of a monk. That is absolutely correct. You did not lie about what your work was about. Right, science-wise, let's get... let's get telecommunications. It's 2 turns and it boosts the other thing. It boosts whatever it was in there. It boosts social media. So it'll be down from 8 to, say, 4 turns or whatever. That's worth doing. Right, the rock band can now go to here. That's Stonehenge. Now there's 26% chance they will retire, but let's go and rock out in Stonehenge. There they go. The Furry Diamonds are back at another world wonder. And they have indeed rocked out once again. Oh my gosh. 6 out of 6. Legends of rock. They are legends. Top tier performance. You had to be there, man. It was amazing. They totally melted my face. Nothing can ever top that. I am totally going to buy every album they ever make from now on and see every concert they give. The Furry Diamonds have become absolute legends of the world. A ludicrous amount of tourism. Album sold, which I don't know if that gives us money, but we seem to have quite a lot. Promotions available. They have leveled up. Oh, it was all brilliant. It was brilliant for those lot. They're sending aid. I don't want you to send aid to them because I want to win. I want that victory point. Okay, right. That was brilliant. Right, okay. Tyre needs to do a thing. Let's buy an aquatic centre and then it can go down here. And you know what? It can build a spy. That would make sense. Couple more things. Spark plug. Scroll. Let's buy it to the aquatic centre and let's come back down. You can build a spy as well, because we might as well have all the spies available. And drive shaft. You had the thing before. Do you know what? Can we get a trader? Yes, we've got 1 trade capacity. You do that. Get us a trader. And now I think that is a good point to leave it there. We've got all the things in. We've got ourselves space projects. We'll do some of those after we've got spies and stuff in, because I want to get a spy into the spaceports to keep them safe, because otherwise people will try and blow them up and stuff. So yeah, I think this is a perfect spot to leave it. It's going very well. It's very, very exciting. I like this. I like this point in Civ. Kind of the race toward the victory now. It's all yeah, the heat is on. We've got to actually do it right. And at some point, are we going to get Victoria over to our side? Rebellion in 2 turns. I have no doubt they will rebel over to us, pretty much. And then do we make Screamwash Bottle the capital? Do we make that the capital at any point soon? Will we ever be able to flip these ones over here? Because they seem to be relatively resistant. What is their scores? Let's take a quick look at the loyalty. That is going up by 0.5 per turn. That is very frustrating. We just need a little bit more. A little bit more just to wear that down. But okay, so we might not do it to Manchester. I rather suspect we will flip Victoria over to our side. But yes, we shall see next time how that goes. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you did, then please do leave a like. That would be very splendid indeed. And also please, if you are not already, you know the drill by now, innit? But if you are not subscribed, then please do so, just to follow our adventures here in Civilization 6 Gathering Storm and the Coastguard Challenge. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien stan in Brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.